Hi guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s, and I'm going to do part 2 now of my eyeliner declutter video. I did one large eyeliner declutter video and it was so long that I ended up having to break it up into 2 parts. So I did part 1, which was the pencil declutters, and I ended up keeping more than probably what I should have. But this one is going to be on the liquids, creams, and gels. And probably the same thing. I'll probably end up keeping more than what I should, but you know what? It is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in and get started. So yeah, here we go. So this box right here, this blue or turquoise-ish box is going to be what I get rid of. This bowl is going to be what I keep. So I'm going to jump right in and start with the... There's a lot here, guys, so I'm going to try to do it as quick as I can. But I'm going to jump right in and start with the liquids. So here is my liquid liners, and I do have one powder cake liner here, this guy here. This is by Clean Color, and he's the only powder eyeliner that I have. I don't know if... I've never used him. He's black. He makes a great liner. This is just one of those ones you can use it dry and line your eyes, and it's kind of like an eyeshadow per se, or you can wet it and you can use it as a liner that way. I've never used it. I might go ahead and keep it just to see if I do get any use out of it. If I don't use it soon, then I will go ahead and get rid of it. Alright, so I've got this guy here. This is from Clean Color. This is called the Pixie Jar, and it's kind of neat because it is a jar eyeliner and it is a felt tip. It's very, very black, and it does dry very, very quick. And then it also has on the very top of it, it's got a pencil on the very top of it as well. Can you guys actually, it's a nice, really, really nice pencil and liquid liner. I got this off of Shop Miss A, so it was only $1. I've never actually used it, but I probably ought to, because look how black that is. That is just so black, just so... I don't know, I just really need to try to use it, I guess. And it doesn't have any funky smell to it like a lot of those really cheap mascaras and eyeliners get. I need a wipey. So I will probably go ahead and keep this guy just for now. This is another one that I got off of Shop Miss A. This is the Sante Waterproof eyeliner, this guy right here. I've never used him either. He was $1. He is a brush. Let's see if you guys can... He is very black. But yeah, I've never ever used him, so I don't know how well he works. I don't know how long he lasts. And I don't know, he's so black, but he doesn't seem to be creeping off into any of the lines in my hands, so maybe he'll be one that doesn't stray. I don't know. Do I want to go ahead and keep him? Yeah, you know what? I don't use it. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of him. Even though he's a really good eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and trash him. Then I have this one from Eyeko. This is the Fat Liquid Liner. I got this in an Ipsy. Am I showing this the right way? I never know, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways, this is a fat pen liner. It looks like a Sharpie. Look how black that is. Do you guys see how black that actually is? But the line is so thick with this guy, and it just takes forever, I feel, for him to dry. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. So there's 2 liquids down. Alright, then I've got my, from Avon, this is called the Mega Effects liner, this guy here, and he's also in black. And he's got one of these like angled kind of tips. Can you guys actually see how he's kind of angled? What I like about him is I can do a fat line, or I can do a skinny line. And this is actually, can you guys see it? This is actually, guys, a really good liner. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy. And again, this was from Avon. This is the Mega Effects in black. Alright, and then I have this Jordana cat eyeliner, this guy right here. And I just don't reach for him. He's a brush liner, and I do like brush liners. I find for me they're a little easier to control. I've just not ever worn him, but I do like him. He's a good liner, so I'm going to go ahead and keep him. Then I have this one from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and again in black. You guys will notice a lot of these are in black. Okay, and he's a really black liner too. Do you guys see that? I mean, really black, very pigmented liner. But again, I don't reach for him, so I'm going to go ahead and give him away. Then I have my Urban Decay 24/7 Liquid Liner Waterproof, and this is in the color, what color are you in? This is in Retrograde, and this is a purple liquid liner. Okay. He's not really dark, but he is really pretty. He does have some sparkle in him, and I'm going to go ahead and keep him because I've not really used him that often, but you never know when you might want a liquid liner that's purple or in a different color. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy. Then I've got my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This is the 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner Serum. This guy right here. I love this guy. Look at that. Gorgeous. So he's one of my favorite products, so I'm definitely keeping him. He stays in my everyday drawer. I've got an e.l.f. No, this is a Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This is one of the glitter liners, and it's in just a silver glitter. And I don't really have, I mean, I don't wear a glitter liner that often. But, you know, I'm going to keep him because I never know, like, for Halloween or anything like that if I'm going to need a glitter liner. And this is one from e.l.f. And this is just an iridescent glitter liner here. Sorry if you guys hear the banging out there. My husband's working on his hot rod, so... Yeah, this one I'm going to get rid of because there's just no product. You guys even see it? There's no product coming off on the brush, so it's going in the trash. Alright, then I have this e.l.f. Intense Ink Liner, this guy right here. And... honestly, I've never used him. When I swatch him on my hand, he gets a little veiny, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and get rid of him. I've got my Kat Von D ink liner, and this is in the color Trroper. This guy right here. And I do really like this guy. Now, this is not the tattoo liner. This is not the one with the brush tip. This is the actual felt tip. And I'm usually not that big of a fan of a felt tip, but I do really like this one, so I'm keeping that one. Then I've got my Illamasqua, what are you called? Precision Ink Eyeliner Liquid. This guy here, and he's in black. He is also a brush tip, very dark, very, very liquidous. I've actually never used him. I got him in an Ipsy bag. I've never actually used any Illamasqua products before, so it seems like he's taken him some time to dry. So I'm not sure if I want to keep him or not. I don't know. I'm going to put him in the maybes. I'm going to do a maybe pile, like right here. He's a maybe. I'm going to see how long he takes to dry. And then I have a Wet n Wild felt tip liner in the color Praline, which is a dark brown. Okay. And actually, he's really pretty, and he actually works pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him. Okay. Again, Wet n Wild. Then I've got my Lancome Art Liner. This guy here. I love this guy. I have used this guy so much. And he's not a felt tip. He's more of a silicone tip, which you can't really tell because there's liner all over it. But oh my God. Look at that. Just beautiful. So he is staying in my keep pile because I use him all the time. I have another e.l.f. Intense ink liner, and this one is in the color, I can't tell what this one is in the color of. Anyways, let's swatch it here. It's just a black one. Okay, and again, I just don't reach for him, so yeah, I'll probably go ahead and get rid of him as well. Then I have another Jordana Cateye in purple, and this is a brush tip. Do you guys see that intense purple there? It is really pretty, but it's kind of thick, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him because I'm keeping the, where did it go? Oh, why did I put that in here? I'm keeping the Urban Decay one, which I accidentally put in the wrong pile. I'm keeping the Urban Decay purple one, so that one's staying. Alright, then I've got my Urban Decay liquid liner, my 24/7 liquid liner, waterproof in black. This guy here. You guys are noticing I have a lot of black because I use a lot of black. Oh, he just dripped. And yeah, he is like the liner, did you see how the liner just like fell out? Look at that, at the pot. He's going in the garbage. So I am getting rid of him. Alright, then I have this one from MUA, and this MUA one is a felt tip on one side and a pencil on the other. Okay, oh, you guys didn't even see that, did you? Oh my god. Alright, let's do it here. A felt tip on one side, okay, and a pencil on the other. Okay, do you guys see it there? And guys, honestly, I'm not impressed with this at all. The felt tip is not very pigmented. The pencil liner side is not, it just doesn't stay all day. It's just not a great liner for me, so I'm getting rid of that one. Alright, and then I have my Fabuliner from Jordana, this guy right here. He is a felt tip, and yeah, he's just not all that pigmented, so he's going in the giveaway pile. I've got my Eyeko Skinny. This is my Eyeko Skinny Mini, and I got him, I believe, in an Ipsy. He's a felt tip. Look at that. Look at that. So you can do fat or you can do skinny. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy. Alright, and then I've got my Clinique. This is the Pretty Easy liquid eyeliner pen. This guy right here. He's kind of a new product for me. I've only had him for about a month, and I've been using him a lot. And he is beautiful. Look at how skinny and precise that line is. And it's so pigmented, and you can get it darker if you want. This is one that is not, it's not a felt tip. It's an actual brush tip. You guys see that? It's an actual brush tip eyeliner, and it reminds me a lot of the Physicians Formula one and a lot of the Kat Von D tattoo liner, which I don't have right now. So I am keeping this guy. This guy's just beautiful. Okay, then I've got this guy here, which is, this is from Starry. This is a liquid liner. It says no retouch needed. Pretty bottle. I love the packaging of this guy. And I got him off of Shop Miss A, so he was only $1. And he's just a brush liner. Actually, I take that back. He's not a brush. He is a felt tip. Shows you how much I don't use him. But look at how dark he is. Do you guys see that? He's so dark. But is he drippy? Yeah, see how drippy he is? So he's going in the garbage. When they start getting old, when I've had them a long time, I notice they get really, really drippy and they just start falling out of the packaging. And that's usually about when I get rid of them. Sorry guys, my hand is looking like almost. Alright, then I have a couple of glitter liners here. I've got my gold one from NYX. And like I said, I don't normally wear a whole lot of glitter. I know he's really hard to see. I don't wear a whole lot of glitter liner, but for Halloween and stuff like that, I do sometimes. So I'm going to keep him. And then I've also got the NYX one in the pink. What are the names of these colors, by the way? I don't see a name. Oh, this is called Crystal Pink. So I'm going to keep that one as well. I know it's kind of hard to see. So Crystal Pink, and then the gold was called, what was the gold called? Crystal Silk. So I'm keeping both of those guys. Alright, so those are my liquids. Alright, now I'm going to move on to my gels and cream liners. Alright, so I've got my Tarteist clay paint liner, this guy here, which I do really like, and I do use him. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to him. And he's the kind where you can push the liner up onto this little platform and you use a little brush to get the liner onto the brush. And I'm going to keep him because I do use him a lot. And then I've got my Clinique, what are you called? This is just called the Brush On Cream Eyeliner from Clinique. And this is in True Black. And he is another love of mine. You can see I've used quite a bit of him. I love him. He is so creamy and pigmented, so I'm keeping him. And then I've also got the Tarte Clay Pot, this guy here, and I use him like crazy too, so I am also keeping him. And this is just in the color black. I've got my Inglot eyeliner gel. Guys, look, it's all black. And he is amazing, so I'm keeping him as well. I mean, look at that. I can just touch. Look at that. See how creamy? I barely even put my finger in that. So he is staying. Then I've got my Wet n Wild Fergie liner. Okay, it's not really ever been touched. He actually looks like he's kind of drying up, so I'm going to trash him. Here's my e.l.f. liner, and this is just in a black. He still looks really, really creamy. Yeah, he is. He is still really, really creamy. I'm kind of shocked. You know what? I will probably give him to somebody who will use him. And then I've got the e.l.f. cream liner in navy. This guy here. And yeah, he's still in good shape too. So I'm going to go ahead and give him to somebody who will use him. Then I've got another e.l.f. liner, cream liner, and this one is in, what is this called? Teal Tease. This guy here. He's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Look at that. But I don't actually use him for a liner. Look how creamy. I mean, seriously. Look. I don't actually use him as a liner. I use him as a base. So I'm going to go ahead and keep him. And then I've got my MAC Fluid Line in Wholesome. And he's completely dried up. And the only reason why I haven't gotten rid of him is because I'm going to scrape all the product out and keep the container, because you can do back to MAC. And I've got several MAC containers I've got to send back. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Back to MAC program, but I will see if I can find a link for it and put it down below. It's kind of neat because you can send back your, or take in your empty MAC containers, and I think it's like 5 or 6 of them, and you can get a free lipstick or something like that. So I'm going to keep that solely for the purpose of Back to MAC. Alright, so those are my creams and my liquids. Alright, so as far as the liquids go, I have 24 liquids. I'm getting rid of 10 of them. And you know what? I just don't reach for this, so I'm getting rid of 11 of them. And I don't reach for this fat one either, so I'm getting rid of 12 of them. So I'm getting rid of 12, and I'm keeping 12. Because these I do use, with the exception of the glitters, which I use for Halloween. So if I don't count those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm actually keeping 9 liquids that I actually do use. So, yeah. So out of 24, I'm getting rid of 12. Alright, so now let's take a look at the gels and creams. And like I said, I am going to keep the powder cake eyeliner because I've never used one before, so I want to give that a shot. So out of the cream and gels, I've got 10. I'm keeping 7 of them and getting rid of 3. And the MAC one, like I said, I'm only keeping, not because I'm going to use it, but I'm going to back to MAC it. So, and this one, this e.l.f. one, I don't really use as a liner. I use it as a base. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of move that over there. So really, I'm only keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liners. And that one, I've never even tried, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm getting rid of 3 of the gel liners. So I feel like I'm just keeping a whole lot, you know? So I've got, in total, 7 I'm keeping, 3 I'm getting rid of out of 10. Alright guys, well, so that is my eyeliner declutter. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe. You guys can also look me up on my website at www.rockfabulous.online.com. You can look me up on Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all under rockfabulous40s. And guys, don't forget to hit subscribe down there somewhere, and you too can rock your fabulous 40s. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.